तद्विष्णु परमं पदं सदा पुष्यन्ति देवी वो तत्सदाततं ओम आपो विश्व पवित्र वा सर्वावस्थं रतिवा
শনির মম ছাইছে ভুবন কালো মেঘ শনি শুনিতে রঞ্জিত রোদনে পূরিত কলুষিত হৃদয়ে অন্তর্যামী হয়ে স্বার্থ বন্ধ কাট প্রেম দিয়ে হৃদয়ে হৃদয়ে অন্তর্যামী হয়ে স্বার্থ বন্ধ কাট প্রেম দিয়ে খুলিয়া দাও ঠুলি এরি নয়ন মেলি ঘটে ঘটে সেই নিরঞ্জন এসো ভুবন পাবন নারায়ণ এসো আর তো পতিত চিতে শান্তি বিতরিতে ত্রিভুবন তারণ কারণ এসো ভুবন পাবন নারায়ণ বিজ্ঞান ভাস্কর এসো হে শঙ্কর ভৈরব ভীরবে মোহধান্ত হর বিজ্ঞান ভাস্কর এসো হে শঙ্কর ভৈরব ভীরবে মোহধান্ত হর বিবেক আনন্দ দেব বিবেকানন্দ নন্দিত কর ত্রিভুবন এসো ভুবন পাবন নারায়ণ এসো ভুবন পাবন নারায়ণ এসো আর তো পতিত চিতে শান্তি বিতরিতে আর তো পতিত চিতে শান্তি বিতরিতে ত্রিভুবন তারণ কারণ এসো ভুবন পাবন নারায়ণ
Come closer because people are the more seats are empty. Come closer. Yeah.
এই সব সামনে সামনে চলে এসো
Yeah,
বিশাল
হচ্ছে মাইকটা চলছে It's good. It's good.
So what is the topic today? You have given any topic?
Daily
practice.
practice.
Yes.
Daily
Yeah.
practices.
Daily practice is in
Importance.
yeah. Importance of daily.
না পড়বেন
No.
Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharma sarupine avatara varishtaya Ramakrishnaya te namah Jatharnirdanika shakti Ramakrishne stitaya Sarva Vidya Sarvantam Saradam Pranamamyam Parotatve Sharanino Ramakrishna Samankaya Yo Dharmasthapanarato Vireshantam Namamyam Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So today is our subject, the daily practice.
The importance of
Importance of daily importance, very. So we speak about the Vedantic principles, which is so grand, which is so important and so inspirational. To say that I am Atman, I am Brahman, I am beyond body mind. But these are all words, unless you practice. Ramakrishna said that someone has heard about milk, someone has seen milk, and someone has drunk the milk and assimilated. If there is no assimilation, I see a bucket of milk, milk, it will not do anything in my personality unless you absorb it, drink it first drink. Some people cannot drink and throw it out. Vedanta cannot take and throw out. And some people take it but get stuck into some intellectual level only, not in practice. So it is to be practiced. Practice is very important. And it should be assimilated in our personality. If I say I am pure, my life should reflect that purity. If I see that this God within me or the Atman is Satchidananda, then Satchidananda should reflect through our every action and every movement, gradually. You see, you drinking milk, immediately you don't get strength. It takes some time to absorb and assimilate. Milk drinking is not enough. Milk is to be assimilated into milk becomes your bone, milk becomes your flesh. It becomes transformed into the every organ gets the benefit of that. So therefore, spirituality, this food of Vedanta, is what is said that I am Atma, I am a child of God. Whatever the spiritual attitude, bhakti attitude, jnana attitude, yoga attitude, karmi attitude, whatever may be your process of accepting the truth, but it should be taken and absorbed and digested. That's why it needs tremendous spiritual practice. We have to look back this holy organization. We all belong to this holy organization. This really is a great fortune to be connected with this holy organization. This organization started not by any going to any creating what you call bylaws and incorporation and government getting stamp. That was not the way it was started. It was started in Dakshineshwar. The process of assimilation. What you heard? There is mother is there. There's a word. Ma, Jagat Janani, you are there. You are the mother of the universe. But I don't see you. Assimilation, for that assimilation of the idea, Ma is there, Ma is everywhere, it is not been in my experience. So what Ramakrishna in the laboratory of Dakshineshwar, what it did? It did this sadhana. It is not ending in only mere talk. I am a child of mother is only there. But to make Ma as a part, Ram Prasad says, Hate kali, mukhe kali, sarvange kali maki. Ami ebar kali tomaye khabo. I will eat you. Meaning eating means I will absorb. Hate kali, mukhe kali. People will see in my face, Mother Kali in their face. My hands, they will see the expression of Mother Kali. Assimilation will be so deep that the personality will change. And then people can follow that. So Ramakrishna practiced that. You read the sadhana period of Ramakrishna in the life of Leela Prasanga, you will find that what a tremendous spiritual practice he did. And end result was what a great achievement, accomplishment for the whole world. God is not mere talk. God can be seen, God can be felt, and God is not dry, God is joy, God is bliss. Look at Ramakrishna, all examples you can find, all the experience of the Upanishads. Swami Vivekananda said, you cannot understand the Upanishads unless you read the life of Ramakrishna. You read Gita, you read Upanishad in the light of Ramakrishna's life, then you can get a clarity. And that is only because of daily practice. At the very beginning, even it is so that you need not have to have all training from different aspects of life. No? Ramakrishna showed us, even not knowing any of the philosophy, just you start wherever you are. But intense practice is the question. Our Patanjali says, the success comes to a person for one who is sincere and who is practicing Dirghakal for a prolonged time. Satu Dirghakal. And then how he does? Nairantir Jena. Nirantar. Nirantar means no antar, there is no gap. That means mind should be, every action, every thought, mind should be, one part of the mind should be connected with God. So that whatever my hand is doing, let the mind also participate in that action and be a part of that connection. Thinking that I am doing for God, God is in my heart, and feeling His presence, and whatever I am serving Him in this world of diversity. So practice is so important, and it is to be done with almost love and affection. No? Satkara sevitu. Devabhumi, then it becomes stabilized. In the Bhagavad Gita, we hear the mind, we have to think of God, but how can I do? My tool is not good. My mind is distracted. Mind takes me away from God. What shall I do? I am practicing, but I cannot do it. What Gita suggested? Two means they have suggested. Abhyasena chukanteya vairagyena chakrichati. Repeated practice, practice, practice. Practice is the important process through which the distance between me and God can be reduced to little by little, and ultimately it will be zero. And when that total annihilation from the distance will happen, in bhakta, you will be absorbed in bhakti, like Radharani absorbed in Krishna, like Ramakrishna absorbed in Mother, like Rama. So one day, Swami Vivekananda was in Kashipur Garden House, and he was absorbed in the Rama mantra. And he was so mad, he was taking a stick in his shoulder, and Rama, 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 Rama. And he was rotating around the Dakshineshwar, that house where Ramakrishna used to stay. And his brother monks never saw Swami Ji in the Rama mantra. He got so much excited and going around, and their eyes had become red. And then they reported to Ramakrishna. And Ramakrishna said, oh, this little inspiration makes him so mad. How much has gone through here? That means in his life. That intense practice will change the whole personality. And he will be people will say he's mad. Sri Ramakrishna said in the gospel, let people say that you are mad for God. People are mad for so many things. Let us be mad for God. There's nothing wrong. But if you don't be mad, madness is not a show, but your intoxication in God will be outwardly expressed as madness, because that does not match with our life. Look at Ramakrishna when he was in Dakshineshwar. He is doing the puja. He is the pujari. And other pujaris are seeing, he is not following the discipline of the puja book. First you have to do this, second step, third step, and everything is there. He will say, Ma, we will eat. First give the food. That's not, what type of giving is that? Because he's feeding the mother. Mother is hungry, so let her eat. And then I wash your feet and do all this stuff. What we start? If a guest comes, we first say, please come and sit, take a chair. You give one glass of some drink, appetizer, and then you gradually invite him with a good table, dressing table, and purely organized with a spoon and fork, just like a VIP guest. So God, when you worship, there is a protocol of doing that. But he does not follow any protocol. And then that's why they reported to Rani Rasmani. You see this parole? This man Ramakrishna. So intense practice has taken him to such a depth. He is not able to follow the protocol. He is not doing intentionally. It is Ma is here. Ma is hungry. So tell me, oh Ma, you want to eat? I shall eat. He is eating himself and giving that. Who will not say this mad pagal? They say Dakshineshwar Pagala Thakur. That was the name of Ramakrishna Pagal Thakur. Even many of the younger boys used to come to Ramakrishna, Jogin Ma, Jogin Ma and others. His sister said, where do you go? You go to the Pagla? The Dakshineshwar Pagal. And that Dakshineshwar Pagal changed the whole world. That intoxication, that God intoxication, that transformed the whole world. And in our life, if we really want to really make our life purposeful, meaningful, we should be really practicing hard. Because we don't feel attraction for God, because we have not created such relationship. We have created relationship with the world, with the objects of the world. How much I become serious if anything happens in my physical world, physical body, physical relationship, physical something. Swami Premishananda used to say, someone said, Maharaj, you are a great soul, how much renunciation you have done. You have given up everything for God, and see Maharaj, we are in the world and we are living this life. He said, jokingly used to say, no, you have renounced much more than me. What? What? I have renounced, I am a householder, I live in the home, I earn money, I do all these things. But no, I have left the petty desires and petty achievements of life, no? For a greater goal, God. You have given up God. So your renunciation is better, isn't it? If you can give up the attraction for $1 million, huh? So naturally you got something more. So the point is that really we have to understand that practice, without practice, spirituality becomes a formalities, rituals. That's why Swami Ji word. That it is, religion is realization. It is not talk. It is not lecture. Shankaracharya says, Bhagvaikari, Shabdajari, Sastra Dakhya Anukaushalam, Tadvad Bhuktaye, Natu Muktaye. Bhagvaikari, if some speaker has a good vocabulary, his flowery language will come in the speech and everyone say, wow. Bhagvaikari, Shabdajari, you are full of words. You don't fumble for some words, appropriate word. What should be the translation, no? Don't think about that. Shabdajari, Shastra Dakhya Anukaushalam. You have found the skill of explaining the intricate scriptures, no? But that is not for realization. Shankara saying, he being the greatest scholar and the greatest person in analytically finding the truth. Sabdajari Shastra Dakhya Anukaushalam, but it is your enjoyment. You eat good food to the tongue, you enjoy the intellectual business. I have given a good talk. I am a scholar. I have explained the truth in so many ways. There is a joy in that intellectual achievement. So it is for an intellectual achievement, not for mukti. That word bhuktaye is a bhoga, but not for mukti. It is not for liberation. So this is to be understood that realization, God realization, in being the goal, we should be totally dedicated to our practice. That's why in Vedanta, entire Vedanta scripture stands on 3 words. Sravana, Manana, and Nididhyasana. What is Sravana? We are discussing, this is Sravana. Or we are reading a book, this is Sravana. But Sravana will not do. It is giving some idea that you have to sit together and sit silently. Is it true? What the scripture says, Dhamma Satyam, Jagat Mithya. Is it true? Jagat Mithya? It's so real. How can it be Mithya? That means you have to cogitate on that. And not theoretically. And practically look at that. Is my body real? Yes, real. But no. It is not the same body. Yesterday's body is not today's body. Every split second, 1 second click goes, your body changes. How many cells are dying and some are coming up, no? There is medical science telling, it is not that I am saying something which is in my whimsical words. So everything is changing. So you want to hold on to something tangible, to these changing things? How can it be? You have to hold on to unchanging something which is not going, then you will achieve the unchanging truth, unfaltering joy, unabating peace and holiness. So that's why we have to hold on to that. So critically analyze and then hold on to what is truth. And then don't end there till you end the result. This the result. No one sadhu story I am telling, no one Swami of ours, he is not past. He told me his story of one day story. They don't talk about these experiences. In our tradition, we don't talk about I have this realization, that realization. Very humble sadhus. So, but he was a very greatly Vedantic Swami and achieved great realization. So he said he got some vacation from his college duties and he went to Rishikesh. Rishikesh, there is some kutia. Kutia, you all know, the small hut with a thatched something, temporarily built. The sadhus go and live. One sadhu goes, empty is there, you enter, like that. So he was doing that, doing practice of meditation, yoga and this spiritual practice. What spiritual practice what Guru has given you? You do those practice sincerely and add to substantiate that understanding, you take care of Jnana Yoga, you take up Bhakti Yoga. The Karma Yoga, you are now off from Karma Yoga, you are doing meditation. So Dhyana, Jnana and Karma. Jnana, Bhakti and Dhyana. Three paths. So he was totally engrossed into that, that type of intense practice, and it stuck to his mind. I have read Sravana, I have read that it is Satchidananda is the only truth, everything is unreal. Brahma Sattva, Jagat Mithya. That is this body, is it real or is it unreal? I am seeing the sun, is it real or is it unreal? And it got into such manana means deep contemplation. It entered into such a depth and he could not sleep. A period came in his life, so it is continuously he is thinking, I am not the body, not the mind, but I see. Is it real or is it unreal? They say it is dream. Is it dream? And he got into such intense thinking that one day, whole day, he forgot his food. That's the intoxication will come. Nididhyasana. It is going to deeper Sravana to Manana to Nididhyasana. In such a way, so one day, one night went like that. Second day also, you can go to, as per begging food, Rishikesh, you have no other resource to go by begging food. Second day also went, second night also went. Third day and third night. And he was thinking that after third day, I will really run mad. I have not slept, I have not eaten anything. What will happen? And he was in that extreme mood. Is this reality or this is apparent? It is dream. What is the truth? And he was so mad, and he said in a flash, he was sitting in a rock on the Rishikesh, and the sun is going down. Suddenly flashed in his heart that one experience. He said, wow, what an experience. That resolved my all problems of life. And from then onward I was in perfect peace. That means this Sravana, Manana, Nididhyasana is not only for Ramakrishna. Not only intense sadhana can give liberation for him, it is for all of us. And therefore it is very important that we practice these disciplines. What to do? As I said, first of all, our gurus have given us the mantra, given us the process how to meditate, given us the time, how many times to do. The instruction is that repeat the mantra, but not the mantra. It is not like a parrot-like. First let us do parrot-like. I don't understand, but I say, how you intensify your sadhana. Start parrot-like. Even you say, oh, what is the meaning? I don't feel anything. Spiritual practice. Most of us can say, I sit in the morning and nothing happens. It's all fine. This is our experience. So should we give up then morning meditation? No. You don't have, but go on. That is the starting point. Because you are telling your mind to get to the fast food. And not to the fast food, but to go to the healthy food. I have never tasted that healthy food, it is not tasteful. I have tried food, is so good for me, and I like it, I am familiar with it. So my mind will always run for those things, no fault. But create a habit, turn your habit opposite way, so that it will take time. Sometimes meditation is dry, sitting for, even sometimes we think, is it work? Am I progressing or am I returning? I don't see anything, I don't feel anything. But don't give up. Hold on, hold on, hold on. It is like repeated practice. I give the example. Then suppose you have, a iron bar and a magnet. For temporary magnetism, you already know. You have to pass high voltage current. Then it will be a strong magnet. So long the current is there. Going to a holy person, this unorganized personality will be just magnetism, polarity will generate quickly. But as the current is gone, it again reorients the old pattern. But what for making a permanent magnet, we don't know. What to do? You take a magnet and fix the polarity and then draw it this way. And then lift and again touch it and draw it this way. Isn't it? It's a scientific process. Why not it applies in our Vedanta, in our spiritual practice? You do this way, there are millions of particles or disorganized, one north, south, north, this, that, all. That's why it has no polarity. But it has the potential power of magnetism to attract or repel. That power is there potent. Do you take a strong magnet or a powerful magnet, already magnet, and touch it every pull, you don't feel the attraction. But some orientation is going on. Out of so many, maybe 10 one day, another 10, another 10, another 10. And when you do that, ultimately you see polarity is generated. Even for a pin, polarity, we used to childhood time used to put one pin and hanging on. And that has generated another pin that's also hanging on. It's play. But it's big philosophy of life. We can make this raw material a source of spirituality and vibrant power, powerful magnet. So this is the point of Abhyasa. So Abhyasa, Vairagabhyam, Tan Nirodha. How to get distracted mind into just in an order, Abhyasa. First thing, Abhyasa, Abhyasa, Abhyasa. Repeated practice, go on doing that, go on. When it will be magnet, don't cry for that in one stroke. This Ramprasad song, do you have to be what is that? না পেলে what is the language?
কত ডুব লাগা ওরে মন
ডুব নাকি
ডুব দেরে মন
এই যে রত্নাকরের অর্ডার চলে রত্নাকর নয় শূন্য কখন দু এক ডুবে না ধন পেলে নাকি তুমি দম সামর্থে এক ডুবে যাও কালী কুলো কুণ্ডলিনীর মূলে নাকি রাও. That means you dive deep. Don't think in one dip you didn't get a jewel or what is the pearl or what is under this. So in the heart, that infinite joy is here. In one stroke, I meditated for 6 years. What you meditated 6 years? How many minutes took altogether? In 6 years' time? And in that time period, how many really we meditated on God, and how many really meditated on my office duty and on my home phone, or my friend, or my other problems of life? No. So I was when I was a young boy, I used to go to Belur and I heard Baburam Maharaj, Swami Premananda said that if one can live in this Belur for 3 days and 3 nights, he will be liberated. I was a small boy, I thought, my God, all the people here, they live there and day and night. So what question of 3 days? They're all liberated soul. If I get a chance to live here 3 days and nights, then my life will be solved. I didn't understand the question of 3 days and nights. But staying in the what a holy place, good. And really it is a vibrant spirituality. But are you living day and night, 3 days and 3 nights? Means 3 days multiplied by 24 hours, multiplied by 60 minutes, multiplied by 60 seconds. All your seconds added together. Are you thinking of him? Even you live 50 years, 70 years life. If you see, really thinking of God, this minus all the distracting thought, really we are not. Therefore, we should be very serious to practice the nirantara. Rabindranath says, Bahe nirantara anandudhara. The anandudhara. So, Rabindranath is experiencing Bahe nirantara anandudhara. All the time, there is a breeze of ananda. It's always flowing. Where is ananda in our life? We don't see that. But you can catch it. How to catch? That is the point. It's more sadhana. It's an introspective mind. So practice is very important. And whether I like it, whether I dislike it, Guru has given it. Follow very sincerely. And along with, we should have to be careful about whether it is transforming my character. What is the testimony? Is it that someone sitting before the temple in that altar for half an hour or 1 hour or 2 hours or 3 hours, is he really accomplishing anything? Or he comes out with ego? Or he comes out with arrogance? If your transformation happening in character, something wrong. Your meditation may be a cause of your pride. I am more than that. They don't know what I do. No? I sit every day and they don't do anything. I am higher than you. That is not spirituality. It will make you humble. That's why the spiritual practice will transform your personality. That's why, see, Patanjali yoga philosophy, we try to follow the meditation process. No? But question is that we don't pay attention to the yama and niyama. Eightfold yogic practice, no? Patanjali says 8 steps. Yama, niyama, asana, pranayama. These are the 4 external practice. And then pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. These are the internal practice. External, ahimsa, satyam, asteya, brahma. What is ahimsa? Ahimsa no. I am saying yama. What is yama? Yama's first is ahimsa. There is no jealousy. That is improving our character. Gradually, person, I have jealousy. But I am spiritually evolving, doing japa, doing meditation. My himsa, injuring others, hurting others, that tendency is not reducing. And you see, that's why a holy person cannot hurt anyone. Holy Mother, did you ever hear how much torture, how much trouble she has to go through? But she never uttered a one word to hurt anyone. How can that be possible? It's a transformation of character. Simultaneously, this noble character, ahimsa, satya, holding on to truth. Ahimsa, satya, asteya, non-stealing. Non-stealing means physically non-stealing. Also, senses, we should not see what is not beneficial for me. I am not here. Okay? I will not say monkey. That there is how much care. You should have to be watchful every day. What I am speaking, is it beneficial? Is it beneficial for me? Is it beneficial for the person I am telling? Or it is just a talk? So there is self-restraint, self-purification. But people don't pay attention to these developments. Ahimsa, Satya, Astya, Brahmacharya, celibacy, purity of life. Husband and wife have one-pointed love. Monks will have total celibacy. But these characteristics should develop. More love for husband and wife, wife for the husband, husband for the wife. No? That is it developing? You are spiritual. What spiritual? You come back and you fight with your wife, or wife fighting with the husband. There will be little, I am not talking about that. Little thing is not important, that it's part of life. But it should not be that big enough that the love will be overwhelming. How it will happen? You are progressing in spiritual life. You are meditating on God. The godly character should manifest. So, Patanjali gives this guidance. Ahimsa, Satya, Astya, non-stealing, Brahmacharya, and Aparigraha. Aparigraha means not craving for others' gift, what they will give, what I shall give. Rather you give, that's all. Hands off. Don't expect. When you expect, then you become beggar. And if you don't get, beggar cries always. But a giver will be Swami Ji take the stand of a giver in the world. Be like a giver. King, give. Don't ask for return. Thou, ফিরে নাহি চাও, থাকে যদি হৃদয়ে সম্বল, অনন্তের তুমি অধিকারী, প্রেম সিন্ধু হৃদয় বিদ্যমান. Thou, as much you have a great treasure in your heart, your love, your affection. Give. Don't look back to who loves you. You have the storage of infinite bliss, infinite joy within you. So this should develop. See, Ahimsa, Satya, Astya, Brahmacharya. Then niyama, 5 niyamas are there. What are the niyamas? Shaucha. What is shaucha? The purification of the body. Don't abuse this body. Give rest, good food, healthy food, do exercise, so that this body is a temple of God. Think that way. Take care of it. Don't pamper again, but don't abuse it. Take care of it, because it is helping us to come to holy place. It is helping us to read the scriptures. It is helping us to meditate. No, you should feed them back. So, how practical? Saucha. Then santosh. Try to practice your everyday some sort of contentment in your heart. Always discontent. Oh, this man has a Tesla car or a sports car, and I have only Honda. Your car is okay, it's running well. It's good, you try for a higher thing, but you should not be discontent. I have this small house, they have the big house. You have some house at least. Some people have no house. You look this side, they will be full of contentment. If you look that side, in big places, scenic places, rich people have many houses. The millions and millions of dollars they spend to, that day someone is saying that in Santa Barbara some house, and just talking, one of the nun was working with her, and she said, that's $70 million house. $70 million house? What will you do? Will you lie down, sit down, or roll down? What will you do in the house? But anyhow, it is not the only house, you have many houses. But if I look at that, this tiny house, a tiny room, only this. But I can also be happy with my tiny room. At least I am trying for better accommodation. But if not, okay, I have at least had something. Look at the world homeless. You come to Hollywood, you will see how many homeless. In this heavy shower, heavy rain. Really, it is pathetic. In the heavy rain, they have no place to go. Even they are under the freeway, that much. But rain water is flowing in the ground. Whole night what they will do? They will stand. Rain, sun, no bathroom, no drinking water, no faucet water. So what is the condition? So contentment is a question of your mindset, not your wealth, not your prosperity. I will try for betterment, best as I can get, but I am happy with it. Is it increasing in your life or discontent is always haunting you? People cannot sleep well, thinking, why jealousy? Oh, he has and I am not. You try your best, but sleep well, eat well, sleep well. So this is the good quality contentment. Purification of the body, shaucha, santosha, contentment. In all conditions. I have some health issues. Oh no, I have condition. No one knows what I suffer. No one understands my suffering. And go look at some people in critical condition now. So God has given me little better condition. I am not saying that I am not suffering, but I can be discontent. I suffer plus discontentment, mental problem. Physical problem, body is suffering, you cannot do anything. Because of your aches and pains or whatever the physical problem. But you are adding your mental problem, discontentment, and thinking that I am the only sufferer. I don't see much worse sufferers are there. Thank God, just get me little better. No? We can be happy. See how happiness is not depending on the condition, but in the attitude of ours. So are you growing in spirituality, every day doing japa meditation? Are you growing in contentment? Inner contentment? See the story of the Alexander. He went to the Himalayas, that story you know. And he wanted to see what is the great miracle of India to show. And he went to the Himalayas and someone took him and so one Swami, one sadhu. He is having nothing, only one kopi now. And he is lying in a rock. And see, and Alexander was so astonished to see how a person can live in this so little thing and so happy. So he said, sir, with respect, he said, sir, I want to take you to my palace. Huh? Please come with me. He got annoyed. He said, what nonsense, get out of my way. I am sunbathing. He is sunbathing. And you are creating some shadow. Get out. And then Alexander was very angry. You know? Who dares to say to Alexander such words, no? So he said, I can kill you. And opening the sword. He said, and this sadhu burst into laughter. I said, you fool, you kill me. The fire cannot burn me. Air cannot dry me. Sword cannot cut me. I am Atman. I am birthless, deathless. And Alexander was, what? What is this man? There's a transformation. See how transformation has happened in his life. Not in one day. That even in that condition, so strong, he does not care who is you, Alexander or poor or rich or not. I am in my place. This body you can cut. What's there in it? Body will die one day. I don't care for it. But I am not the body. I am the Atma. How much he has practiced. The Abhyasu. So it has transformed into a reality in the life. So I am saying that these practices should improve our quality of life. We will be a better sample in this society. People will see such a devotee who is practicing real spiritual discipline and becoming spiritual by their character. Looking at their life, looking at their attitude, being with them, they get to know something very unusual personalities. How they are happy, how they are peaceful, how they are compassionate, how their empathy is flowing for everyone, consideration for others and myself. No? What is this? That is called spirituality. So contentment, then self-surrender. They every now and then surrender themselves at the feet of the Lord. Ahimsa, Socha Santastapa, Sadhaya. And they engage themselves, keep their mind in lofty thought. How? You live in the thought of God. Or say, thinking of the Gita, thinking of the Upanishad, or some higher truth. They keep the mind in that lofty level. So, and they surrender to God. So, these are the qualities, foundation. Spiritual superstructure depends on the foundation. If the foundation is shallow, superstructure you may build, it will crumble. A little something happens. But Vedanta teaches us we should be building our spirituality by abhyasam, and if you really genuinely you do the practice, all these facets of our life will bloom automatically. It is like you put some water under the tree, at the root of the tree, and you see everyone get flourished, every leaf, every branches. So if we nourish in our meditation chamber here in the heart, follow the Guru's instruction in toto, don't edit. Whatever he has said, follow that. And just dive deep into the love of God. If we go more inward, more peace. Who can take my peace? Who can make me unhappy? Because all unhappiness and suffering and feeling is in the body and in the mind. When the mind is getting connected with God and mind is becoming pure, what will happen? When the cloud in the sky covering the sun, but when you fan the cloud, suppose you have some means to fan the cloud, and it becomes thinner and thinner, what happens? Inner light comes instant, You do not have to say, where is the inner light, where is the inner light? Here is inner light automatically will vanish. And then if the covering is totally gone, you see the light in and out. Rabindranath Tagore used to say, এই জীবনের যত না দুয়ার ছিল সব দ্বার খুলে তুমি দাঁড়ালে হেসে চিনি নো আমারে অজর অমর ঘুমা অশেষ যখন তোমাকে মিলিনু এসে এই জীবনের মানে in this life যত না দুয়ার ছিল all the apertures, one aperture eyes, I see the world only, I see the cruelty only, I see the negativity only. This door open now. Yeah, it sees God everywhere. In the ear, I hear the message of the Lord everywhere. যত না দুয়ার ছিল সব দ্বার খুলে তুমি দাঁড়ালে হেসে. What a beautiful. It only Rabindranath can say like that. You stand before my eyes, opening the old concept of my seeing through the material eye. And not only the ear, eyes, ears, all the sense organs. I see nothing but God. এই জীবনের যত না দুয়ার ছিল সব দ্বার খুলে, all these doors are open. তুমি দাঁড়ালে হেসে. You stand in front of my eyes. You stand in my ear. Oh, I hear that. That is the point. All the senses are resonating with your presence. And as a result, what happens? Chidinu amare. I came to recognize myself. To know myself. What? Ojaro, amaro, huma. There is no jara, old age. There is no amaro, no death. No little thing, infinite. I know myself. I have no old age, I have no death. I am unborn and absolute. What he is talking? Vedanta, the Gita, the Upanishad. How it happened? Because he's always keep in his mind, always how he's keeping his mind in another world as it were. So this is the point. We have to pay attention that we should have to practice in our life this spiritual discipline. Though it may be little dry at the beginning, but we have to create this habit continuously. And as we do it, little by little, the coverings of the heart will be clean. That's why Sri Chaitanya's prayer. Chant the name of the Lord unceasingly. So that so day and night chant the name of God. You are doing something, this name is purifying. It will purify the heart, take out the darkness of the heart, and as the darkness of the heart goes, the inner light will spontaneously appear, and that joy will be springing in the heart. So that is the chant, that's Chaitanya's advice, that take the name of the Lord every moment. Or feel the presence, you need not have to chant mantra, you can feel there is some consciousness in me. And it is a reality. Why we don't think, that's the question. How the eyes are seeing. Just analyze that. As everyone, medical professionals will be much knowing much more. You can go up to the neuron or your brain function. But who is behind the brain function? That question remains. That's why our sages have gone to the mind, to the intellect, to the ego, and behind that the Atma. So, just see, who is seeing? Kene shidam presitam patati manaha. The Upanishadic sages put this question. The student going to the teacher and ask, Kena ishitam. Kena means by whom? Ishitam means desiring. Who desired behind my eyes to see this from outside? Kene shitam bacham imam vadanti. Who desires inside? This mouth, this is the mouthpiece. Talking like that, tongue movement and everything. It's a mechanic. Your computer can do that nowadays. This is just a computer. And then doctors will be verifying it all the time. It is all nuts and screws, no? The heart, something goes out, you put it to the doctor, they will operate it and this and that, and fix this here, fix this there, and stitch it here and return it. So is it not a machine, like your car? So it is just a machine. But what is behind this machine which is making this machine function? As you drive the car, engine is still sitting, car is there. Car does not move. Don't talk about automatic cars. But that needs your direction also. You have to say, drive, take me. So you are the director there. So who is the director here? So that we call in loving term God, that we call the Satchidananda Brahman, that we call Paramatma, that people call Allah, that people call Nirvana, whatever language, God. So these are different terminology, but try to understand. So if we think a little bit, we'll have to every day and feel that there is some reality behind me. Behind my eyes to see, ears to hear, tongue to talk, nose to smell, skin to have the feeling of touch of heat and cold, soft and hard, etc. etc. So this is all perceived by whom? Kena, 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 kena. By whom, by whom, by whom, by whom, by whom? That's the question. And the Upanishad responses. Chakshusas, chakshu is the eye of the eye. This is the eye, but it does not see. It is the eye behind the eye. What is that? Now you explore. That is your business. How will you do that? Abhyasa, analyze, again and again, convince your mind. The eyes cannot see if the mind is not connected. I am looking at you. If my mind is not here, I won't see you. You are sitting here. Reflection is coming, rays of light coming in my eyeball, creating an inverted image, and then carried by the nervous system to the brain. Brain is carrying to the mind, but mind line is engaged. Your phone call goes, pick, 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 and it does not respond. So I don't see, I don't hear. So this is happening. But who is behind the mind? That is the question again and again. We have to, by analytical process, Vedantic process, by Bhakti Yoga, we say, oh Lord is seated in my heart. In yoga language, Jivatma, Paramatma, whatever you say, to connect ourselves to that, and that needs a long, long, rigorous practice. because it is not seen physically. I cannot see through the eyes. These eyes are inadequate. This mind is inadequate to understand that. The intellect is inadequate to assess that. Our ego, I know nothing. So much of knowledge, but I know nothing. Since modern science has gone so far, that's great. But that does not mean able to know who is the knower of the all knowledge. So this is the very important thing we discussed today, because you have to have such intense desire to practice. And mostly knowing theory and philosophy will not do. If given an example, suppose your car is here, you are sitting here, and you are planning, I shall go home. Huh? I will go home. and then I am going home, because my car is ready, I am also ready. But when you will go? When you will reach home? Spontaneous response, where do you want to go? How serious you are in going home? How quick you want to go home? How you leave your other priorities and go home? In your journey, you think, oh, tomorrow I need something. Let me go to the grocery shop. You take it. So your journey, going to home, will be delayed that much. So, who will decide for me? I will have to decide. You will have to decide yourself. That does not mean our normal life will be disturbed. Our normal life will be more organized, more meaningful, because everything I am doing for the same goal of realizing who am I, or realizing God. I am doing everything for God's realization. All your shopping, all your cooking, all your driving, all your office work, all your computer work, all your engineering work, all your teaching work, everything I am serving God. Then my life is nothing but serving God. This is an instrument of His. So, if we do that, that's a day and night practice. You can do it in Karma Yoga time. And when you sit, I say, I end here with this example. You see, in the Bible, there is a story of Mary and Martha. So Mary and Martha, two sisters, they were like Ramakrishna's Gopalamma and Yogimma. So they requested one day Christ to come to their home, the two sisters. And Lord Christ agreed to come one day. And as the Lord came, He does not come alone. Ramakrishna. To invite Ramakrishna is a difficult job, because you have to spend so much money. So many people will want to will come. And he will say, I need a singing group. Kirtaniya should come. You have to feed all of them, make a pandal to accommodate so many people, food, etc. So Christ also went with his 12 disciples and entered into the small home. So they have made a seat for Christ. And then Christ, so both the sisters were overwhelmed and ran to greet the Lord and brought him and put him. And Mary forgot every duty. He just looked at the face of Christ and saluted, and tears rolling down, and then touching the feet, wiping the feet, and then wiping with the hair like that, with all humility, all love, totally forgetful about everything. And the sister, Martha, she is the poor lady. So many guests has come, no? You have to entertain everyone. Give some appetizer, give this and that. She cannot manage alone. So she is running here and there and running there. And one time she came to complain to Christ. You see, this my sister is sitting over here and not helping me in this one. Christ said, Mary is doing the best work. Best work is when you can meditate. You and God. But you and God, that to become like Mary, that much one-pointed love, it takes time. Become Martha. What you are doing whole day, All the work you are doing for Christ. Is it not? Christ and his disciple came. So whatever the attendant she is doing, Martha, taking care of the children of the disciples, is it not serving Christ? And is it not she also serving something to Christ? So to think that whatever what we do, every day we have to think that I am serving God. Whole karma yoga, whole day, think that you become Martha. And in the morning, evening, and when you get time, be merry. Only you and God. Forget phone, forget world, forget your duty, forget everything. Then 24 hours will be our spiritual sadhana. This point. You may say, many people complain, we are talking big ideas, but where is my time? Where is not the time? All time is your time. You can be Mary, you can be Martha. Be sometimes Mary, be sometimes Martha. And then see how it transforms your own personality gradually. Mary is also being absorbed with Christ, and Martha is also doing Christ's work of the Lord, serving God in everyone. Okay? So I think this is the ideal. So it is very important we practice and make our 24 hours a spiritual life to get a quick success. We need not have to find separate time, as I am saying. It is all your responsibilities what you are doing. You can think it is I am doing for God. Is it not who created this world? Tell me. Who created you? Who created all the responsibilities what you are going through? Who has done that? It's not, if we say God created the world, you didn't create your child, it's God created the child. You become the father, you become the mother, instrument. But it's His doing. This whole universe, who created? You created the earth, you created the sun, you created the moon, you created the stars. What you do? You created the ocean, Pacific Ocean, you created, Atlantic, you created. So what you did? We are only science boasting about, we are only knowing what God created. A part of that is the neuroscience. Neuroscience is neuroscience. Science has been done much earlier, it has been working. You are only trying to, why this, what that, what that, what that. What is your beauty? And how you are doing? Doing the brain given by God. You create your own world. You find out research, you do your research with your own thing. Everything borrowed from God, ignoring God, and I think I am a big guy. I am. So in life's reality, everything belongs to God. Even my ego belongs to God. This is borrowed. পরের জায়গা পরের জমি দয়াল ঘর বানাই আমি রই আমি তো ঘরের মালিক নই. These are beautiful songs. পরের জায়গা. This world is God's world. পরের জমি. I am cultivating this body and just cultivating something else. পরের জায়গা পরের জমি. দয়াল ঘর বানাই আমি রই. I have created this house, my friend, this is my enemy, this is this. You have created all these things falsely. It is Lord's area, Lord's body, Lord's area, Lord's mind. Lord has given us the mind, intellect, ego, and all this understanding, no? And also you the ignorance. Therefore to pray, oh Lord, take away my ignorance. আমি তো ঘরের মালিক নাই. ঘরের মালিক is God. So, if we understand this we can go on talking about this, to understand this and to apply in life and really reflect in our life that it is God's grace. And it is an opportunity to serve God in every day. Give a glass of water, it is service to God. If we really feel. Because I am serving you with a glass of water. You the person. When you say it is a person, that's a worldly thing. When you give the glass mentally thinking I am giving to God in the person, then it becomes spiritual. There is no difference. Giving the glass of water is the same. action remaining the same, but your internal feeling and understanding, making it spiritual, making it non-spiritual, making it work, making it puja, worship. So this practice is to be done along with intensely what Guru has given, following that steps, everyday thinking, and feeling his presence in every moment of life will make our life blissful. And this place is for that. Please come, please sing songs, do some service to the center, support the center, and get yourself nourished, and you also help others to nourish and make the life peaceful. I pray for that for all of us.